Hello ladies, this is Penny from Penny's Place, and a very happy new year. It's the first time I've been on since November, I think. I've had a bit of a miserable couple of months with everything. Chest infection, flu. Yes, I did have my flu injection. Cold, flu, urine infection, a lot. So it took 3 lots of antibiotics to get me relatively back to normal. I'm still not 100%, and I do apologise if I start to cough or sneeze unexpectedly. These things happen, but I can't leave it any longer. But before this, even though I was doing a little bit of crafting, but it did take me a long time. I get very tired. I just really didn't have the breath, to do a video at all. So, and I'm not sure how loud I'm speaking because I've had sinus trouble and I'm very deaf. So I'm hoping I'm not shouting to you as well. So what I've come in, I thought I'll just do a little one to show you a couple of things I've been up to. I've had these masks for I don't know how long, you know what we're like, in the drawer. Yes, I'd love to do them and you don't get round to it. So I eventually did. This is the first one I've done. It was, I don't know, I think it was like a green colour by the looks of that, but I had painted over it at the back. I then covered it. I painted it first in silver, and I covered it in this organza, which is, I think it's beautiful, but I love this. It always reminds me of wings as well, fairy wings and that, and like ice crackling and what have you. So I covered it in this, which you can still see underneath. I then digging in my lace, and I had this lovely bit of applique silver work here. So that went on. I did this trim here, which has got some little silver sequins in the middle, which went rather nice. Braiding, I've braided round the eyes with a thin braid, but I also put some little diamantes just to enhance the eye a bit more there. I've had this a long time. It's from Costume Jewellery. I bet it was a gift to me from somebody. So that went on lovely, and lovely feathers. I could have done them higher, more, but I like it like it is. And then I had a plastic butterfly. Let me move this one out the way, should I? A plastic butterfly which I coloured silver with a silver paint stick. Do you know what I mean? Silver paint stick. Let's see if I can get one out. Not the silver one I'm getting out, with the green. But one of these. These are very handy for if you don't have your paintbrush handy or you just want a little colouring. So I did that. I did try and do a stick. I wasn't going to have ribbons to tie it. I was going to have a stick. But I just could not. In fact, here's the stick that I have decorated. You see? But I don't know, I just couldn't get it on this mask to hold steady. So I resorted back to ribbons. And I put a tassel just on one side. I say in the back I have done a trim. Gathered lace. My feather's bending, stop bending, and that's it really, I think, on that one. And a nice little flower pleat with a pearl in the middle there. So all matches. I have put them up for sale in my Penny's Place on Facebook. I've not actually put them in my Etsy shop yet, but they will be going in. So if anyone's interested, you can always PM me. PM me, yes, that's it. So that was one. So once I got going, I thought I'll have to do another one now. So back to my favourite material, shells. You know me and shells. I do like my shells. So I covered this one in a metallic, well, a couple of different, somewhere around here. Yeah, teal, and I think I used that blue. Yeah, I kind of mixed it, but there's a lot of this colour in it, you know, the metallics. This is teal, but I did use another one or two colours as well, you know, to get the exact shade that I like. So I did that. Sorted out my shells. I don't have a lot. I must get some more little shells. I seem to be a bit short of my little shells. But I put these, a different coloured winkle ones, aren't they, at the top, and white ones at the bottom of her eye. Slightly bigger ones up the side of this big shell. This big shell has fitted lovely, and I covered it in more little white shells. The metal mermaid I coloured with inks, alcohol inks, to get a nice colour on her, on her tail. And I gave her a nice big pearl that she's found at the bottom of the sea. And I complemented it with lots of little individual coloured shells along the big shell. For the corner, I just put two, I'm not sure, are they winkles? I'm not sure exactly what these are called, these shells. And a little bit of glitter is just to hide where the ribbon is going through. So I did that on both sides. Also on the face, I've done like, I don't know if you can see it close up or not, I'm hoping you can. I've done like seaweedy with a paintbrush in like gold and a darker colour going up, a greeny colour. And then just to give it a bit more sparkle, I just used some twinkles, sparkle things, just here and there, just so that when it moves you get that added sparkle. And then I covered the lot in a glaze. It's a glitter glaze, so even the shells then, I've got a protective coat, but they're also, you know, got that little bit of glitter. The back I just painted. I didn't put loads of trim around it. Didn't think it needed it for this one. I will say I've stuck everything down with E6000 because I have worked with shells in the past, and quite a few of them I've used just my hot glue gun, and I don't think it's strong enough. Eventually they start coming off, and I don't like that. So even though it takes longer, because of course you can only put a few on and then wait for the E6000 to dry, I still think it's worth it if you want something to you know, not break and not fall off all over the place. So again, I've just done ribbons. I've done extra long ribbons, but you know, somebody can cut them to how they want them. So this one's also going in my, it's also already in my Penny's Place on YouTube, and I'll put it on the Etsy shop. So that I have been really enjoying doing, and I've got time to show you something else. I've been trying to do some cards, so I'm trying to do slightly different cards than what I normally do as well. So I will put these somewhere safe on this little table behind me. There we go. And I'll bring down my cards. There's that other one. There it is. Right, I'm with you ladies. Here I am. So, my little card box. I did make a few of these at Christmas, and I do think they're lovely. So I made another one, and I just put butterflies all over that one. I didn't think it needed anything else with having such a lovely flowered background. So there's plenty of tutorials. I'm not sure if I've done one actually, but very easy to do, very easy, but effective. So that's one. Now I've had these type of cards in for a while. They had like a cutout, excuse me, and I never knew what to do with them. So I cut out the whole thing because I wasn't sure what to do with what was inside. So this one, this one what I've done is decoupaged a piece on the paper, on the card, and then fussy cut some more to bring it forward, you know, to give that 3D effect. So there's like 4 layers I think. I think that's the 4th layer, that one. And then I put some, not Valium, what do you call it? Plastic, Valium, and yeah, it's gone. It's gone. So I cut out this, it just says special friend on, and I covered that in glitter, a glitter varnish as well, and then just a couple of dots around the outside. And inside I found this little, which matched it, you know, it's like a miniature version of it. So I thought, well, I'll stick that in, and you can write your little note on there. I've also embossed the envelope, which I think adds to it a little bit. That's one. This is another one which I turned into a shaker. So that's more or less the same thing. I didn't do a 3D design on that because it didn't need it with having sequins shaking around inside it. So I'm not very happy the way the edging is. I don't know if it's maybe I need thinner. It only just went round, if you know what I mean. I think I need a bit thinner, or narrower I should say, cushioned double-sided tape. So the butterflies I just cut out from paper, and then I've just put some glossy accents over them to protect them and make them shine. And then a little happy birthday, which I've just put glitter around as well. So it's quite nice. And there's a little sign that went inside it. So that's that one. And again, I just hand embossed the, what I use is this. I got it from a car boot sale somewhere. And it's just for the, you know, your envelopes like that. So that's what I use, and a stylus, yeah, a little stylus, so that's what I use for that. So that's that one. It was this one. Oh, these I got, I think I showed you, I got a load of pictures from a charity shop, and one load was all fairies and that, so I've been trying to use them up a little bit by doing these. So you can make some nice little simple cards doing like that. I think that was another one. Yeah, and I found my which I've not got a lot of, so that's going on my list. See, look, I've not got a lot now of glitter flakes, but this is about 4 years old, I think, this. So I think it's time I had another one. And I got some lovely vouchers for Christmas, and I've not been out. So I'm looking forward to going out and spending my vouchers. So, but these are just like nice quick ones to do, and you can alter them slightly, as I say, we do things like that. So those were those. Then I went, these were half made already, if you know what I mean. This was in a set, and these were already cut out. So, but they were fun to do as well. And then I've been watching people doing their a bit more, using their ink pads and what have you on cards. I don't know where that one's gone to. Hold on. Yeah. So I made a template, a jagged edge of cardboard, just to make the sky. And I just keep them very, very simple. And I think it was Wendy Mason who said they're nice to have. In fact, I think it was her who did the sky thing. I've been watching quite a few card makers lately, so I'm not sure. So, yeah, I think it might have been. But like I said, it's nice to have a few of these going. If you know, thanking people, or for happy mail, or things like that, or you're sending happy mail. So this one was just a stamp, but I have coloured that one in, and roses and some little lovebirds going along there. So I covered this in tape. Now the first one, which one was it? Yeah, this one, you can feel it up there. I did use masking tape, and it's not brilliant when I took it off. I don't know if I was a bit rough. So on this one I used tape that you use on Valium, which is a more gentle tape, but it still leaves like a residue. So what I think I need is a more low tack masking tape, but I want a thinner one. These are quite wide. They're alright though, and I painted that in the middle. So, I've not put anything in these at the moment. They're just simple little cards to have in your collection, which you need. So that's what I've been up to, ladies. I think you've had a look at enough of my stuff at the moment, but I'll be back because I'm still crafting away, but I don't feel up to doing a tutorial just at the moment. So but bear with me. I'll be there, and I'll carry on. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.